Now to the racist massacre at a Buffalo supermarket that killed 10 innocent people. Tonight, we're learning more about the suspect's violent plan.
Buffalo's police commissioner says the 18-year-old visited the store in March to research his attack. He also told authorities he was planning to go to a second store before he was stopped.
This comes as we're learning the names of all the victims. Among them, a retired police officer, a substitute teacher, and a grandmother of 6. CBS 2's Elijah Westbrook is live in Buffalo with more on a community in mourning. Elijah?
Well, Marisa and Jessica, as you can see there behind me, the sun is now setting on another day filled with sorrow in this Buffalo neighborhood. As mentioned, 10 people tragically lost their lives on Saturday. And tonight we're hearing more from the victims' families who say they are devastated that this tragedy took place in their neighborhood they are calling home.
Saturday's mass shooting that killed 10 people and injured 3 others brought pain and suffering to this tight-knit Buffalo community. Among those lost, Ruth Whitfield. Her son is a former Buffalo fire commissioner. He says before she died, she had spent her day with his dad at a nursing home.
She left there tired from having given herself to someone else and went to the grocery store and lost her life. And we're going to cry and we're going to grieve. But that's not all we're going to do, because we're angry.
He says there needs to be accountability for the hate being spread on social media that's believed to have fueled the suspect's shooting spree.
What do we tell our father, who is still up here at this nursing home, who does not know that the love of his life, 68 years they're married, what do we tell him? Where she is. He's missing her now. It's a couple of days has passed. She doesn't miss a couple of days. What do we tell him?
As they grieve, so does the family of Aaron Salter. The retired police officer was working as a security guard who tried to stop the gunman, shooting him once in the chest, but hitting only his body armor.
That, I'm sure, backed them off slightly, and then we had our officers respond in less than a minute.
I don't know what to say about that.
The shooter, who's accused of orchestrating this horrific attack, not only took lives away, but damaged this community's livelihood. Neighbors tell us the Top supermarket is a vital source of food, the only grocery store of that size in the area.
It's really been the biggest thing for everybody, because the next closest one is in a good 5 miles.
Shaniqua Garrett lives down the block from the store and says she's fortunate to be able to drive to another supermarket. But that's not the case for others who live on her street.
People that I know came up here to get groceries, but they had to walk all the way down to Jefferson and Bass. And because of everything, they can't just walk through. So you have to walk all the way up, down, and around.
As she watches from her front yard in disbelief at the now temporarily closed supermarket, is also where a food giveaway operation involving dozens of volunteers handing out fresh produce is taking place. In a statement from Top's Friendly Markets reads in part, quote, "We are rapidly working to create a fund for the families of victims and those directly impacted." It goes on to say it is our sincere hope to partner with many local and business leaders on this endeavor.
And back here live, the supermarket chain says it doesn't necessarily have an exact time frame on when this store there behind me will reopen, but it says in the meantime it's providing free daily shuttle buses from this location to other nearby stores to help those who need it. We're live tonight here in Buffalo, New York. Elijah Westbrook, CBS 2 News.
All right, Elijah, thank you.